Good morning, everybody. We have less than 4 or 5 minutes, not more than that. Um, you know, I was talking with somebody during Shabbat, and I remember a certain something that happened to me when I was maybe 14, 15 years old. Those days I was in Paris, in France, and there was a guy praying with us, and this fellow was how do you say megamgem in English? Megamgem, uh, stutter. He was stuttering. So this guy, Hazit, he passed away already. He was stuttering. tartamudeaba. So we're walking back from shul to the house, and then he looks at me and he says, "You know why I'm stuttering?" I said, "No. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you were born like that. I don't know." He says, "So I'll tell you. When I was a kid, I used to have in my class a boy that stuttered, and I was making fun of him. I was cracking up all the class. Every second joke I was making, I was imitating him. Then one morning I woke up and I spoke to my mom and I started to stutter. And I stayed like that. And Rabotai, this fellow stayed like that until his last day of his life. Unbelievable. He told me one action of making pain to somebody else right away. Now you know what's amazing? Chazal is saying in this week's parasha that Isav Rasha, the Torah says, Vayiz'ak za'aka gedola umara. When he heard that Yaakov Avinu stole, took away, not stole, he took away the berachot from him, he screamed. Say Chazal, that yell that Isav screamed, until today we suffered. The reason why the galut of Isav, that is the galut Edom, is the longest galut, is because of the pain that we caused to Isav. Unbelievable. Arasha, he deserved all the bad in the world, and you want to tell me that the answer is yes. When it comes to take down or to pinch or to make feel bad somebody else, you're playing with fire. Oh, we had this clearly. We're going to see it very soon. Be'ezrat Hashem, next parashiyot, speaking about Rachel and Leah. Speaking about Rachel and Leah. Rabotai, it's not a joke. Rachel was a tzaddiket. Rachel was so tzaddiket. Listen to this. The pasuk says that she gave over the simanim to Leah. Say Chazal, what's the meaning that she gave over? Chazal is saying that she acted b'tzniut. Which tzniut? What are you talking about? Which tzniut are you talking about? Say Chazal, the tzniut was that she did it without making Leah realizing that she's the one who is giving over simanim that Yaakov gave her. So how did she give it over? Say Chazal, she called up her sister. She says, "Come over," and she was giving her tips before marriage. I want to give you some tips. I heard once from somebody very good tips. What are the tips? Halachot of nida, of hala, of adlakat. It was so strong, the simanim that Rachel gave to Leah, that fast forward when Rachel got her son Reuven, and he went out to bring some dudaim to Rachel, to rather. Rachel is asking those dudaim for her, because the dudaim had segula to have children. What was the reaction of Leah? Agam kachtechet ishi, v'gam lakachat min dudaei beni. You already took my husband, now you want to take the dudaim? Say Chazan, how she can say such a thing? She gave you her husband. That's the reason. Leah never knew about it. Why? because if she was knowing about it, she will never forgive it to herself. Kiviyachol, that feeling that she stole somebody's husband. Kiviyachol, if Rachel was saying over that she was the one who was supposed to marry Yaakov, Leah, she will never be comfortable. She will never be happy. And that feeling of making somebody else not happy, making somebody else sad, it's worth it to lose even your husband, everybody. All what do you have, not to cause tsar to somebody else. Unbelievable. So I want to tell you, I just heard recently a certain story that happened not long ago. A certain family. There was a certain family in Israel that that his kids, one of his kids, the older kid, was doing trouble to his father. The Gemara we just learned yesterday. The Gemara Masechet Berachot writes down, "Kashe, it's worst when somebody in the family, lo alenu, goes away off the derech, more than Menachem Gog uMagog," says the Gemara. Worse than the war of Gog uMagog. It's worse the pain that parents pass when one of his kids, Bar Minan, goes off the derech. Should never know. So this family, they had this son of the derech. Now listen what happened. All the time, the son was making fun of the father. Who are you to tell me what to do? That was a phrase. So now listen. One day, the broken father, goes to pray Arvit in a certain shul, shtiblach. You know what's a shtiblach? In a shul that there is many minyanim. He's there in that shul, and then he sees a friend of him. An old friend of him from the elementary school. And after Arvit, they start talking. A long time no see. You know, what are you holding in life? What I'm holding in life? And then the friend tells him, you know, I will never forget how funny you were at school. And I will never forget how with this teacher, he quoted his name, you were controlling the teacher. So the boy forgot, the guy, the father forgot completely about this. Years has been passed. And then the friend tells him, yeah, I remember how you used to tell the Rebbe, okay, who are you to tell me what to do? And then the Rebbe was like a little bit uncomfortable, and he was letting you go. You were powerful back in the days. Tough guy. When he heard that sentence, he woke up. So what is this? The same phrase that he used to say to my Rabbi, my son is giving to me. Rabotai, that same moment, he asked him, do you know where the Rebbe lives? Does he live in the same place where he used to live back in the days? Yes. He went all the way, straight from the shul, straight to the house of the Rebbe. When he knocked at the door, he told him, Rebbe, I'm here to ask you mechila. I don't know if the Rebbe remembers the chutzpah. He says, yeah, I remember. Who are you to tell me what to do? The guy cried, forgive me, I'm getting paid with the same coin. Rabotai, when it comes to Ben Adam L'Havero, you're playing with fire. And even in cases that you might do it L'Shem Shamayim, and it was only a joke, and it was only, we're gonna good environment. You say something that may feel to somebody else, hurt, you're playing with fire. The Gemara writes down that it's asur to say nicknames. Do you know this? You're not allowed to say nicknames to people. Why not allowed to say nicknames? Say Chazal, the reason is because whenever a person says a nickname, everybody's laughing. Even the guy that he's saying his nickname, let's say whatever nickname, Shorty, okay? And he laughs. He's already used to it. You never know what are the real feelings that he's passing through. And then you may get hurt. So I'll tell you, with this I'll finish. A couple of years ago, I had a group of young fellows from South America, Venezuelan guys. There was one guy that his nickname was Fish. That was his nickname. Okay? Fish. Now, Rabutai, he had this nickname. He told me he had this nickname since he's 6 years old. Everybody in class calls him Fish. Now, Rabutai, this is a myth. I approached this guy and I asked him because in the class they will call him that. That's his name. Fish, 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 fish. So after the class, I tell me the truth. Do you feel comfortable when they call you like that? So you know what he tells me? Rabbi, it's fine. Everybody calls me like that. No, but how do you feel about it? So I don't feel good. I don't like it. Now, just to understand, the whole entire community in this country, everybody calls him that way. And this guy, inside his heart, he doesn't like it. That's why the Gemara says, be careful. Don't ever say a nickname to somebody. There is nicknames of shorting the name. It's fine, Yitzchak, Isaac, Ike, okay, or AB, or this type of name. It's fine, right? But when it comes to nicknames, that he's saying a nickname that it's not connected to his name, be careful. Why? Because when it comes to Ben Adam Nahavero, when it comes to the feelings of somebody else, you're playing with fire. Let's learn this from Yaakov Avinu, that he made feel bad at Esav, and until today we pay the price. Baruch Adonai Leolam, Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Abraham Azancot,